City are the current champions of England and the champions of Europe. They have won 3 trophies this season: the Champions League, the English League, and the FA Cup. Thanks to the manager Pep Guadiola for his fantastic coaching skills. He has always had that ability to identify talents and bring the talent to the club that can make the club to prosper. When we talk about talent, we are talking about players like Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland, since his arrival in the Premier League, has performed wonderfully well and has kept many critics silent, because he has been able to score so many goals this season, and he has helped City as a team to be able to achieve this success. So we cannot deny the fact that he has been so instrumental to the progress and success of City as a whole this season. If you look at the way Erling Haaland plays and his partnership with Kevin De Bruyne, who plays at the midfield, you will realize that Erling Haaland has a special connection with Kevin. Kevin is always, once he has the ball and is in control of the ball, he always tries to look for where Haaland is. Let me tell you, Haaland can play a match for probably 90 minutes, having only like 3 or 4 touches, but be rest assured that when he has a touch around the penalty area, it is always very, very dangerous. So that is a traditional number 9, and thanks to Pep Guardiola for identifying such a talent. I remember back in 2001, Manchester United had tried to bring Haaland to Old Trafford, but they could not succeed, and Pep Guardiola and City successfully lured Haaland to come to their club, and Haaland has been performing wonderfully well, and also thanks to Kevin De Bruyne, who really understands him and plays very well with him. If you look at the way City plays their football without Erling Haaland, without Kevin De Bruyne, you already understand that Haaland is going to suffer, because that supply, he will not have the necessary supply to be able to destroy defense and be able to score goals. So with the absence of Kevin De Bruyne, you always understand that Erling Haaland will struggle in scoring goals. So you can now see that the chemistry between these two players has really helped City so wonderfully this season, and City has performed exceptionally well, and we are hoping to see more of these performances in the coming season. Now, many people have always had their reservations about Pep Guardiola's coaching. Some rival fans have argued that the fact that Guardiola cannot take a struggling team to take a trophy with does not make him a very good manager. And some people always think he has always played, or let me say, he has always coached teams that are already very successful and are well established. For example, when he came to Barcelona, Barcelona was very, very established, and he left Barcelona and came to Bayern. Bayern too was very established, and he came to City. City was also an established team. Though he lifted City up with the help of the Qatari ownership that brought in so much money for him to spend to be able to build a team that they are enjoying now. People have also criticized him and criticized the whole City as a team for the fact that they are benefiting from oil money to be able to play, and by so doing, some critics think that the model of City being controlled or owned by an oil-rich nation like the Qataris has given them an edge above so many things, because they have so much to spend and they can buy whatever player they want, so long as the player is interested to play with them. Not forgetting the fact that Manchester United has one of the highest paid players in the Premier League. In fact, they pay their players more than City players, most of their players, except few City players that have been paid more than Manchester United players. So I think these critics always come from rival teams who think that they should be in the place in a position where City is enjoying right now. Now, talking about transfers, so far this season, Pep Guadiola is still trying to bring in some few players to strengthen his team against 2024 season that is starting very soon. But I think the strategy Guardiola is using, he is a technician and he always goes for what he wants. He does not go for quantity, he goes for quality. He can choose to pick 1 or 2 players and bring it to the team, and it will change the way his team is playing and will change the dynamics of his whole team. So I'm waiting to see what Guardiola is going to do. Look at the players they are trying to approach. If you look at what Guardiola is trying to do, he is trying to bring in Declan Rice. Declan Rice is a very, very, very good midfielder, and he is ready, I'm sure, to leave West Ham now to step up his game to play in a team that is involved in the Champions League next season. And though Arsenal is in a mix, also trying to agree personal terms and to lure him to come to Arsenal, but I think City might end up having the edge because City now is very attractive to so many players who want to win the league, win the Champions League, and in general to win trophies, because the way City has been built and structured by Pep Guardiola, they are destined to win many trophies in the years to come. So struggling teams like Manchester United, Tottenham, they are also trying to strengthen their squads by bringing in quality players, but I think Manchester City is in a better position to win the Premier League again this season and maybe the Champions League. So I think City, they are doing a fantastic job this season. But despite the critics and the criticism that they are getting now, I think that City is going to go places next season. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what City is going to do in the transfer market. I think they are very strategic. They will not bring in. I don't think they will bring in more than 2 or 3 players. City might end up bringing only 3 players that will be able to lift their team again to another level. And we also hope and pray Kevin De Bruyne should stay strong against next season, because, like I said before, he's a fantastic player and he's able to read the movement of Erling Haaland and supply him with the kind of quality passes that Haaland always needs to strive. So I think we are going to talk more about the transfers and what is happening in the transfer market with City, with Manchester United in our subsequent videos. Thank you for watching.